Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Junkpunk. And what did I do? Between episodes, I went and filled up our 5 planters here with water. These guys are fully loaded with soil and water. They're good to go. And then I actually got another batch of fresh soil composting. We've got one left to do. I'll plunk that in there. Again, we need 3 buckets here of fresh soil, I believe, for the obelisk in order to get the bio key, and then we need 25 of each plant. So that's what we're going to focus on now. Oh man, these dust storms. Why? All right, let's run over and get rid of all the buckets for now. A bunch of these. May have to fetch more water later. Oh, I think it would be smart, actually, if you were to do this again, or if I were to play again, to put the greenhouses or the little planters near the water supply, right? That would make a lot of sense. So then you don't have that far to run to fill these guys up with water. All right, let's go get our seeds. Did we have... I don't think there's any seeds over here, right? I think they're in the other storage containers, so we're gonna have to go find those. Let's do that. Oh man, why do we get the storms right when I start recording? Where are we going? I think I need to head... Let's see, where are we? I think I need to go straight south from here. Let's do that. Just head straight south, see what we get. I can't see any better than you can. There we go. But we're kind of in a north-south line. The water collector, the planters, and our main factory here are all on kind of a line that goes north to south. So that'll help us in the storm a little bit. All right, seeds. Where are those seeds? Where? I don't even remember. We just saw them last episode too in a storage bin, and I don't recall which one it was. But I'll find them. Where are they? Got a bunch of them. Oh, there's some up in that one, I think. I'm gonna double check these. I think I know where they're at. I don't think they're up here, but I'm gonna check just in case, because I'm not super organized. Tons of scrap metal there, and that's all our rubber stuff. I think they're in this bin right here. Because we grabbed some when we first went to the obelisk. Yeah, here we go. Oh, we've only got 4 of each? Oh, man. We're going to have to go fetch some more seeds. We'll do that this episode, I'm sure. I believe that's all I've collected. I don't think... We can check these other 2 storage containers just for the heck of it. But I don't believe I believe that's it. We'll have to go get more. We'll get these 4 planted and then we'll go fetch more seeds. Yeah, no, just random scrap in there. Put these 2. Nothing. And nothing. All right, that's fine. Let's head back north towards the obelisk. And we'll get these things planted, these initial things planted. There's the, those wind turbines look pretty cool. Probably worth taking a second just to look at these. I'm sure a lot of work went into creating them. Let's take a look. Pretty sweet looking. Yeah, those look cool to me. I always like this style of turbine better than than like the real world wind turbines that we see, the big propeller ones. These look cool to me for some reason. Almost artistic. Very nice. We got tons of power. We should have more than enough power here. We could hook up a battery and try that. Just been too lazy to build one. Let's see what we can do. Again, I gotta first go into my inventory. I should look at the key mappings. There might be something obvious I'm missing here. Okay. Let's do alphas first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count along with me. All right, we'll go get some more. But at least maybe these guys can start growing. Do we have betas? We don't have betas. Oh yeah, we do. There we go. And a control click, shift click does not do anything. Alt click, I've never even heard that. Alt just controls your cursor here. That would be nice if you could just double, or maybe even double click. Let's try that. Alpha, beta, I don't know. Delta? Double click maybe? But double click, that would be cool if it just slotted it in, right? When you had an open container. But we'll drag them in for now. Got tons of water. I guess these guys have power. Yeah, there's light. And let's do, I guess, epsilon here. And then we'll make a run over to the obelisk. We can drop off the soil. I've already forgotten what else we need at the obelisk. I'll have to write it down. I think it was capacitors, right? And motors. We can maybe go try and fetch some of those. Let's grab our good soil bucket and we'll head south. Let's see if we can grab the motors. I've got a note here for 40 motors. And then the basic processors, 50. Let's just see. We're going to probably have to manufacture some components. Not a big deal. Okay, there's a bunch of motors here. Do these stack? Or are they 10? Yeah, 10 is the max. We need more. I'm going to grab what we have. I think we need 40 of these. We've got 33. And then these guys, basic processors, we need 50. These I can finally stack, which is nice. We'll drop these off and then I'll make a note. I'll have to just write it down. What else we need? Plastic ingots. I haven't used these for anything yet. Maybe we'll use those in the fabricator to make the components we're missing. What else? Resistors. We don't have anything here to pick up. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some things. I can't remember if we were short on gears or not. I think we... I'll bring one stack with us just in case. And then we got our 3 buckets of soil. Boom, boom, boom. Anything else? Oops. Let's head back. I think in the storage over by the planters, we might have capacitors or something. A few resistors or something that we can take with us. I can't remember which ones we needed. I'll write it down when we get there. Probably should have stepped on the charging station. We might put another charging station over here by this power supply. I thought there was one of these. This or this, I thought we needed some extra circuits. I don't think it was circuits, but we have the room in the inventory. I'll bring them along. Only thing is, I need room for 5 seeds. So let's drop off scrap. We can always fetch it again out of here. But we need at least 5 slots for seeds, and then we're going to get rid of that soil. So we should be good. Double check here. Nope. Oops, did I get this guy? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. All right, let's head back to the obelisk. Get a little exercise here for a robot. Another thing, now I don't know what's going to happen after this. I'm thinking we may end this series after we unlock the atmospheric purifier or whatever it is. But I'm imagining there's going to be another obelisk we need to go satisfy. But one strategy could be, rather than building your factory near the ship like I did, is just trying to focus all your production set up near the obelisk, right? That's where we're supplying materials. I set things up by the ship initially because I thought we were going to be repairing the ship. But maybe that comes later. But it would have made sense right up here on this platform to set up our factory, right? We're right near the water. We could have had our planters over here. That would have made a lot of sense. And then there's scrap all over the place, so it's not really an issue. As you get to the outskirts of the map, I did do some walking around between episodes. It does get a little more sparse with regards to like the junk piles. There's not as much supply. But boy, there's tons all over the place. All right, boom, up we go. Let me see if I can rotate the screen here a little better. Center mouse button to do the swiveling. Not as strong center mouse button. This we're done. No, we do need, this is the one we want. Cool. I have to bring up the inventory. Let's drop off our nice purified soil. Boom. And then we need to go up a floor, I think, to get our seeds. A floor or two. Let's get rid of some of this. Okay, I didn't bring enough gears, but we're 20 closer, so I'm going to write this stuff down so I don't forget. We need 20 small gears. And then let's do our motors. We're going to need 7 more basic motors, right? So those we'll have to craft, and of course I dropped one. All right, let me write that down. 7 basic motors. And then we've got, what are these guys? Basic processors. We need a bunch of these. 24. We'll have to see how those are made in the our fabricator guide. 24. And then what else? We've got... Okay, we're done on resistors now. But we need 76 basic capacitors. Boy, I thought I had a bunch of these somewhere. Maybe not. Oh, I thought I did, though. 70... Whoops, not 76. It's 66, right? 66 basic capacitors. I could have sworn I had a bunch of these somewhere. Could be wrong. Maybe I used them up. Okay, we're good on everything else. Capacitors, basic processors, basic motors, gears. So 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Let's go get our seeds. Ooh, there's the elevator. Ooh. Just caught it. I can't remember if it's the top floor or if it's this floor. We'll find out. Here we go. I think this is it. Seed generator. We'll take them all. 2. In fact, I think that's exactly what we need. 2 of each. Let's get these planted, and then we'll go do the... keep wanting to hit escape to dismiss these pop-ups, and that's not the right button. We'll wait for the elevator. We'll go plant these seeds, and then we'll make our basic motors and all that we need. We've got the gears. We don't... Oh, are you kidding me? I thought it was going to stop on this floor. I guess we got to catch it while it's going up. And then just go up with it. It doesn't stop on every floor on the way down. Okay, let's hop out of here. What am I doing? Swinging around too fast. All right. Let's plant our stuff. We'll see how long that takes. cool atmospherics here. Eventually we'll get blue skies. That's awesome. Like I said, I saw some screenshots and I mentioned to the developers to definitely pop a screenshot of the blue skies onto the Steam store page because it looks awesome. Especially you can see we're dealing with the bad weather and these dust storms and the visibility is super horrible. Be cool to see this terraformed. All right, let's keep going. In that sense, the game's a little bit like Planet Crafter, and I haven't gotten a chance to go back and play that. But in Planet Crafter, it's the same thing. You kind of start out, and the atmosphere is all nasty, dusty, dirty, and then over time, you purify it, and things turn out nice and blue. It looks super cool. Would love to get back into that game as well. All right, let's get the seeds going here. Okay, we can see the growth rate, so they are growing. And we only need 5 of each plant for the obelisks needs. All right, Alt. Oops. There we go. Delta, right? These Delta most likely. You can tell by the leaves look different on each one. I'm always staring at the seed trying to find the difference, but it's the background of the plant that that shows you what's different about them. All right, pop these guys down and let's grab some supplies out of storage here that may help us for crafting. Because we don't need this stuff here. I guess we can put the gears on us. We know we need 20 more of these. Let's just keep those in inventory. And then I may take some of this scrap with us because I think it's going to be handy for crafting. Gold scrap, we'll combine that and take it. The scrap metal, we got tons of that. I didn't mean to throw it on the ground. But I don't need to bring that with us. Maybe the scrap rubber, a stack of that. I'm going to bring these ingots just in case we need them. We don't need them out here. So we'll take those back to the main factory. Copper, yes, we'll take that. Large gears, don't care. Circuits were already good. I'm going to leave those here. Pumps, we didn't... you know what? We may need these for the motors or something. So let's take it with us. Got tons of gears back at the headquarters here. I might take another stack of rubber. Keep hitting escape. Just habit from other games I play. Aluminum scrap. I don't think we need it. I'm going to take the spool of rubber. I'm going to leave all this other stuff. Electronic scrap. Let's take that in case we need to process some of that down. All right, we will head south to the main factory. Again, if I were to do it again, if I were to start over a new series, I would build all this out by the obelisk. Not be so spread out here. Let's see if I walk on the charging station, if he'll charge up. There he goes. Yep. So it could be once per, like, when you load up a new save, the charging station stops working. And if you just place it down again, it will start working, but there is a little bug there where between loading saves, it seems like it doesn't charge up. Again, I'm playing a pre-alpha version, so just keep that in mind if you're watching this video months after it's posted. I'm sure all these issues have long since been fixed, so I wouldn't sweat it too much. All right, let's build. We need 7 basic motors. Let's get to our super machine over here and the fabricator and see what it's going to take for those. 7 basic motors. What do you want? You want steel, copper, capacitors, and circuit boards. I need capacitors too. We need 66 capacitors I wrote down. Let's see. I want to check storage real quick for those. I could have sworn I had a big stack of those things. Like extras to the point I was putting them in another bin, but maybe I used them all up. Yeah, I guess so. Let's do those first. And we'll get a big supply going of those. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to craft this stuff up. Let's do capacitors, recipe. Okay, plastic ingots, copper, and steel. So let's plastic, copper, and steel. I can't bring up my inventory. I have to back out of this. I'm hitting tab to try and get my inventory, but I can't do it. So I got to bring up the inventory first, then interact with the machine. Okay, copper, steel. And I need to go get plastic ingots. We had a bunch of those somewhere, right? Oh. There's a way to fall down somewhere. I will find it. Let's grab one stack of that. Nice weather today. Of course, we're not having to traverse anywhere. Okay, plastic. Again, I gotta back out. Get inventory up. Bring this guy in. Toggle power. Turn it on. Oh, look at that. Nice. Let's get 150 of these things. I've got plenty of these 3 supplies. Okay, that's good enough. Let's take this stuff back. Of course, I'm not going to have room to even hold it all. But I'm going to change the recipe. Boy, I'm nervous about losing this material if I change the recipe midstream, but let's try it. We want motors. Motors take basic capacitors, so we'll do that. What else do you need? Copper ingots and circuit boards. There's circuit boards. There's copper ingots. That gives me room to take that out. And what am I missing? Steel ingots. Got those here. Let's go ahead and just kick that on. That's going to be plenty. We only need like 7 of these guys. So is that it? That's fine. All right. Let's see. Need room to store this stuff. All right. Use this bin temporarily. We need 24 basic processors. Let's see what the recipe is for that. I have to take these out. Maybe not. Let's see. Recipe, basic processor. Uh-oh. Where do I make those? I don't see a recipe for, for basic processor. I have to find those? That's not good. Where do we make those? I thought for sure it would be in here. Well, let's look at our factory buildings and see. Machines, fabricator, smelter, separator, and shredder. It's gotta be here. Is that missing? That's a problem. Unless I just have to find those out in the field. If that's the case, we're doomed because we need 24 of them. Man. that's not so great. All right, let me take a look at my inventory. Move away from this guy. I need 20 small gears, 7 basic motors. Let's grab those. Put the things I need up at the top row here of my inventory. Just get a little bit organized here. 20 gears, 7 basic motors, 24 basic processors. Those are the things we can't seem to make. And then 66 of the capacitors. So we'll grab that stack. And we will pump that up to 50. Actually, we need 66 of those, so I'll just grab 100 and bring them with us. I can dump off some of this stuff we're not using. I know I'm getting very disorganized here. 66 basic... Or no, I'm sorry, 24 basic processors. We cannot fabricate those. Don't know if that is an intentional thing or what. Man, that seems like a big deal. Because finding those is not going to be easy. Tell you what, let's dump off the other stuff here. Again, I can organize this between episodes or never. But let's get it, let's clear up our inventory. We may need to actually hunt for these basic processors. That is not trivial at all. Unless I'm missing, we can check the other machines, but the other machines are just raw material kind of stuff. I mean, you're not going to smelt a motor or a basic processor. Nothing there. These are all smelters down in this level. We got separators. Right? Nothing here looks like basic processor. Yeah, basic processor. How are we gonna do this? Let's go check on our plants. Man, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, crafting bench. Maybe with any luck we could do crafting bench. Doubt it, but it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Can I craft? There they are. Okay, we're kind of in luck. Feels very, very strange that we would have to handcraft these, but we'll do it. We will do it. You need resistors and circuit boards, so let's pick this recipe and... Okay, there's no inventory. We just got to have this stuff in our inventory. So gold, aluminum, and contaminated silicon. Let's go fetch that. Don't think I've got a lot of contaminated silicon, but we'll try. Let me run over to the other side, because I'm just going to fall in the crack here. It's inevitable. Gold, aluminum. I'm going to dump this copper off because I don't think we need that. Right, it was gold, aluminum, and contaminated silicon, something like that. Okay, there's contaminated silicon. I don't have much. Got plenty of gold. Don't have a lot of aluminum scrap either. I've turned that all into bars. We may have to go do some harvesting. Oh man, that's a bummer. Don't have much aluminum at all. Rare metal scrap. Can this be converted? Let's grab a stack and just see. Electronics and rubber. Steel. Alright, can I get... This is really hard to see. Okay, that's where we just were. Let's move to the next one. That's our rubber one, which we don't seem to have a use for. Okay, no scrap in here. Let's go see. I can check this bin. Steel, aluminum. There's a little bit more aluminum scrap. Steel, we can stack those. We do need some of this stuff. I don't know if it's worth an inventory slot for one thing. Got more cable, might as well grab that. And of course, more buckets. Let me turn off the flashlight. It doesn't seem to help when we have dust. Okay, back to the workbench. See what we're missing again. Basic processors. Contaminated silicon. Man, we've only got 14 and we need 3 per basic processor. So we may need to go hunt for that. Aluminum and gold. Resistors and circuit boards. All right, resistors and circuit boards. Where do I have those? Do I have those out here? Always make them too. Let's check here and see if we've got anything that's useful to us. We do not. Let's see if we can make the contaminated silicon from something else, right? Because we can make scrap here. Steel, copper, and gold. Contaminated silicon we can make from electronic scrap, right? And didn't I bring some of that with me? No, I brought rare metal. Aluminum, I can get... Oh boy, it's a horrible ratio here for the aluminum. 50 scrap metal for 1 aluminum. Platinum, I don't need that. Contaminated silicon is a 10-to-1. That's not horrible. We've got electronic scrap somewhere too. Shoot. Where is that? I'm paying for my disorganization. I started out semi-organized over here. I don't know why I keep going to that one. Electronic scrap, right? We got a bunch of this. So let's grab a bunch of this. And convert that to the contaminated silicon. That's going to help. I don't know if I can do that more efficiently in a separator. Let's see. Can I do that here? Contaminated silicon. Or, oh, there's another recipe here for contaminated silicon. There's 2 of them. Electronics shredded, we get 1-to-1. So, what do we have here? Is this a smelter? Yeah. Electronics shredded. Oh, this is the way to do it, right? Let's do that. So let me show you what I'm looking at here. In the separator, or let's start from back here. We need, right, we're trying to make the motors, the processors, I guess, sorry. We need contaminated silicon. We need 3 for each basic processor, and we need 24 basic processors. So what is that, 72 or something like that? 72 contaminated silicon we need. We've got 14. So let's just call it 60 more contaminated silicon. In order to get that, we can get it from here with 2 different recipes. We got electronics shredded, gets us 1-to-1, or we can do it with rare metal. I think I have more electronics. I got a bunch of it here. So in order to do that, we got to feed in shredded electronics. So what we're going to do is take up this belt, and we're going to have our shredder route to that guy, to the separator. So let's get the build menu. Connections, scrap belt, boom. You trying, bear with me. Here we go. That's gonna go to that. Add. Okay, let's pick the recipe we want. We want the electronic shredded one. And turn the power on. And then this guy, we want to change. Okay, we've got that. The recipe is right. But let's just send in some electronic scrap. We got enough of this. Turn the power on. And with any luck, we'll get a bunch of contaminated silicon out. While that's running, let's see what else we need. Aluminum, right? That's the other thing that's rough. The recipe for aluminum is horrible. 50 scrap metal to 1 aluminum scrap. That's just obscene. Let's see. Let's go, while this guy's processing, let's go over to our other separator and see if there's any other options. Okay, aluminum scrap, rare metal shredded. Oh, check it out. Same thing. Electronic shredded gets us a 1-to-1. That's going to save the day for us. So after this batch of contaminated silicon runs through... Oh, man. What's going on? Is it just super duper slow? Pull the steel scrap out in case that's causing any kind of problem. I think there may be a bug here. Contaminated silicon. Yeah, there's a bug. Something's going on, right? Crap. Yeah, there's a bug here. You can see it's just disappearing before you can even grab it. Let's see if I can quickly double click it, shift click it. Nothing works. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, shift click grabs it really quick. So it's a little pathetic, but there's a bug here. Right, I am able to collect it. Oh, but that's going to be a little almost too tedious to play, right? Oh, no, it's being belted out. Duh. That's our problem. That's all right. We'll pick it up here, maybe. That's fine. My bad. No bug. I take it back. I was mistaken. I forgot we had a belt here. We're not going to use the smelter, but it can just collect here. That's not a big deal. So we'll let that run through. Whew. Nervous about that. Can't jump up quite that high. So we'll run a batch of aluminum after this using the electronic scrap. Like I said, between episodes, I harvested a ton of materials. So we should be in decent shape to produce what we need. What else do we need to do? We might have to put some stuff in the fabricator, right? Let's take a look while this is running. Back to basic processors. We need 5 resistors each. So that's like 100 resistors. Those, we can make resistors here, but I don't think it's as effective. 2 copper and 2 plastic for 4 resistors. Let's see if we can make those in the fabricator here. Resistors. Okay, 1 copper, 1 plastic gets us 10 resistors. Let's do some of that. Where's my plastic? Did we put that back? And do I have copper? I think we have some in the machine. Yeah, we do. Let's back away, get my inventory up. Let's make some resistors. Whoops. Turn this on. Boom, boom. Not sure how many we need. We're gonna grab 100. Pop that off. Grab these. Back to the workbench. It should probably be writing down all this recipe, so I don't have to keep double checking. Resistors, we're going to need 5 per... Yeah, we're going to need even more resistors. Let's make some more of those and then look at making some circuit boards. All right, that should be more than enough resistors. How about circuit boards? Can we make them here? Can. What do you need? Copper and gold. So we need to bring more copper and gold over. We've got plenty of plastic. And we may have to throw in some capacitors. Let's go get copper and gold. This way. Might have some in here, right? The copper is. Oh, and I've got gold there too. Okay, here comes the copper. Comes the gold. And we want to, I think, turn this on. In fact, we've got some here as well. We're probably going to need to make more basic capacitors. In fact, let's make 100 circuits just so we have them on hand. Okay, that's that. More than enough. Circuits. Are these not wanting to stack? Interesting. All right. Basic capacitors. Can we make more of these? Missing something. What am I missing? Plastic? No. Steel. Go get some steel ingots. In fact, before we do that, let's check out this here. Check it out. Plenty of contaminated silicon. Tons of it. We're going to be in good shape. In fact, I may leave that little stack there. Let's go process and get some aluminum. Kind of same way we just did it. Switch this guy over. Aluminum from electronic scrap. Power looks like it's on. Let's give this guy some more electronic scrap to grind. Boom, have at it. So that's going. Getting dark. What do we need that we're missing? I've got circuit boards. I've got tons of contaminated silicon. I've got a little bit of aluminum. Can we make some of this? Yeah, we're getting a few. We need that aluminum scrap. And we're probably going to need more circuit boards. Resistors are good. Let's go fetch some aluminum scrap and maybe circuit boards. Yeah, I'm going to need to get organized before we head back. Hopefully our little plants are growing. I don't think I can get up this way. Over here. It is a messy factory. There should be stairs. This should be a little more organized. But it's hard. With a new game, first playthrough, I always just want to uncover what the game has to offer more than, you know, get really organized. So we need 20 gears, 7 motors. We're good there and there. We need 24 basic processors. So let's me organize this a tiny bit. We need another 11 basic processors. And then we need 66 basic capacitors. So we're going to have to make more of those. And right now we're just waiting on aluminum scrap. This rare metal scrap, turns out we didn't need it. I guess I could take that and dump that off. It's one little inventory space I can free up while we're waiting. Rare metal scrap, we'll pop that in there. Yeah, basically just waiting on the aluminum to process. Okay, we've got some more now. Let's tab a couple times, bring up the inventory. Boom, boom. Let's go see how many more motors or basic processors we can make off of this. Yeah, this seems like it belongs in the fabricator, right? A recipe for this? I was afraid we were going to be locked out of progressing. Just need 24. That's more than enough. But just need, right now I just need to get some more capacitors going. Let's do that. We'll let that aluminum process. We can use it for other things maybe. And I need basic capacitors. Can we, what am I missing here? Copper. Oh, steel, right? Yeah, we need to go get that steel. Where is it? Got a bunch. We should have a bunch of that. Tons of it. In fact, there might be some right in here. I think that's aluminum. Yeah, let's go get steel. We've got many, many ingots of that. Oh, man. Time is a-flying. We only need 68. All right, I'm going to turn that off. Tell you what, let's wrap this episode here. We've got everything we need and more to head over to the obelisk. We don't have the plants yet. But we've got 20 gears, we've got the 7 basic motors, we've got the 24 basic processors. That was a little bit of a challenge, but we can make them on the workbench, so that worked out. And we need 66, I believe, basic capacitors. So let's wrap this episode here. Next episode, we'll run over to the... maybe I'll dump off some of this scrap. We'll dump out some scrap next episode. Circle by the plants, see if we can grab 5 of each plant. I think, or no, is it 25 of each plant? Can't remember. I think it is. I got a note here. Yeah, we need 25 of each plant. We'll see how those are doing. If they've grown, we can harvest those. And then we can head over to the obelisk, get both the keys, and see if we can turn on the atmospheric cleanser. And that will be pretty sweet. So that's waiting for us next episode. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to those of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And I will see all of you in the next episode.